I don't know if you all have a preference, but this little thing right here was behind my code for the past 1.5 years. Sounds nice, doesn't it? If you want to buy this keyboard, it's going to set you back 70 quid. But I can most definitely assure you that you're not going to buy another keyboard if you invest this money into it. And I can tell you that for a fact. Well, unless if you're annoyed at the same things I am annoyed at this keyboard for. Other than that, it's great. It's written most of my code for the past 1.5 year. I it's so tiny that I can carry it around anywhere. But as much as I take it around with me in my bag, I don't use it really when I go outside. Just because I don't know, it's a laptop for a reason, isn't it? You just put it on your lap and you work. You don't take out your keyboard to make a setup. But it's a rare case that I'm outside to write my code. But when I do, I make sure I carry it with me, but I just don't use it. So this is the Royal Kludge RK61. So the keyboard itself is a 60% keyboard. It's quite small, very small in fact, that you can just drop it in a bag, and it comes in this box. Now the best thing about this box is it comes with a QR code back here for the website and a QR code for the manual. So you don't really I don't really remember if I got a manual with the keyboard, but the fact that I found this is quite useful. And I think it comes with a manual as well. And as you can see, the keyboard is quite small, very small in fact, very clicky. And in the box you also get this instrument to remove keys. So you just do that and just remove the key like that. Very useful for cleaning. I use it all the time, and it's also useful to, like, put new keys, take out keys, customizable and stuff. The box also comes with 4 keystrokes. These are like blue key switches, right? You get round key switch, red key switch, and overall it's a 60% frame. Now the fact that it's a 60% frame, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I carry it all around with me. It's just that I don't use it when I carry it because it's a laptop for a reason, portable, and I can't really make a setup when I go outside. Comes in white, comes in black, and it's a really well made keyboard. The only thing I'm very bummed about it is that just because it's a 60% keyboard, the forward slash and the question mark is on the very same button, the up arrow key, and I would have to press the function button and then go to the forward slash button right there. It's just that when I code and I use these function button and the forward slash button, the input is not that great. It sometimes goes a few lines up instead of putting the forward slash, or if it puts a forward slash and still it goes up. I think it's not the input's fault, it's just me having to do that action and then typing some other number or whatever it is. So it's just that. Other than that, I think it's a very well made keyboard. As far as connectivity goes, you have 3 modes in it. One is just Bluetooth, so you put the keyboard anywhere at your desk, type away, and it's going to take the input. The only reason I don't use the Bluetooth method is because it works in close proximity. The way I have my desk set up is my laptop is I think at least a meter or like 100 centimeter away from the laptop, and what that does is creates a lag between my keystroke and the input that goes onto the computer. That's the only reason I don't use Bluetooth. And it also comes with this very nice USB thing. It's not black, it's supposed to be white. This is from my mouse. I misplaced my USB somewhere, and only because I don't use it. It comes with one of these in white, by the way. You plug it in and you turn on a switch right there, right? And then you can just type away again. And once again, it's not that responsive. There's a lag between your input and what goes on in the computer. That's the whole reason I don't use it. I use the wired method. It's a very slick USB type A to type C connector. Works well. I use the wired mode all the time. No lag with it. Very responsive. And as I've mentioned before, you get these switches. This keyboard that I ordered is with the blue switch, right? But you can also get a red switch, you can get a brown switch, and it's completely customizable. So if I just use this tool and take out a key, I can take out the switch and I can replace a blue switch. Say I'm playing games and I'm using WASD. I don't like blue switches with my WASD, let's say for example, so I can replace only WASD with red switches. Pretty cool. And if you are using it with Bluetooth, it does have a very long battery life. I think I did use it with Bluetooth for quite a while before I changed my setup, and I didn't have to charge it the entirety of that setup itself. So that's something cool. And you can connect this one keyboard to like three devices at the same time. All you have to do is press your function key, and then you see this QWE has 1, 2, 3 on them. I don't know if you can see it, but you can press your function key, right, and then hit either of these 1, 2, 3s, and you can switch between multiple computers at the same time. And you can control it with one computer with wire, one computer with Bluetooth, one computer with, I don't know, that USB thing, or I don't really know how to do it. I've never done it, but it's something cool that you have. I just use this keyboard just because it's so small, so clicky, and so nice to type on, that I write all my code using this. If you do like this review, give it a thumbs up and do consider subscribing. And if you really want to get one of this, I would say go for it.